Oh boy.
Okay, well I gotta reload back in Heat 5 because Heat 5 crashed. Hold
I
on.
get it. Yeah.
Yo, what is up, guys? As we're talking over this copyrighted music because why not? So, what's up, guys? It's Diecast here, back with a little on the high side Racing League, and tonight we are here for the playoff race here at Kentucky. It's going to be a fun one. The first playoff race for a little on the high side Racing League is I'm trying to talk fast over copyrighted music because copyrighted music is dumb and stupid and everything, and YouTube's going to copyright me. So guess what? I'm trying to talk over it so we can all be fine and okay. So what's up, Rock NASCAR? I saw Rock NASCAR was in the chat. What's up, man? How you doing today? It's the copyrighted music has now stopped. So, Toby, what's going to be the expectations out of this first playoff race here today, Kentucky?
Well, for that, finding like anything, finding your momentum, finding your line, and hopefully that line helps you keep the car well and good, and not burn out the right front too much. Because that is the thing.
Okay, as we're back under copyrighted music here. Hold on, Toby. You're gonna have to give me a second here. It's okay. We're not back. Okay, continue.
So yeah, that right front will burn out, depending on how you take your. What? Fuck. Oh man.
Wow. Well, as we're loading into the race here, this is definitely gonna be a fun one here tonight.
Oof.
As they have already started, but due to my game crashing, we sadly couldn't get started in time.
Hunter Boy's in the lead.
Hunter, we're hearing Hunter Boys up front. Amagod's in here. What's up, Amagod? Hopefully, Amagod, you're having a good day. Amagod, the legend himself.
The 6 is going to try to make a move.
Oh, yeah,
and the 6 goes for the lead.
While we're loading, while Toby's commentating and I'm trying to load
and the
into
9's
the
going to go with him.
Go check out the new YouTube video that just dropped. High Side's greatest finishes of all time. Here we go. We're in.
Yep.
We're in the
and
race now.
Kiki's going to try to make a move for third. That 8 is just stuck on the outside. I mean, the outside is a good line, but just not as good as that inside. The inside is the best line you want.
Yeah, well, the 9's going to get to the inside of the 6 here. Remember the last time we were at Kentucky, last season's All-Star race, you know.
This season here.
Oh, this season, I forgot. Okay, I keep forgetting because, you know, last season feels like it was so short time ago. But, you know, it was a close finish. Yeah, that's my excuse, Kale. What's your excuse? You can go fast on the highway, but can't go fast in NASCAR Heat 5. Like, come on.
I'm not that hand-eye grenaded.
You can speed on the highway going 90, but you can barely do 170 in NASCAR Heat 5. I wouldn't be talking.
Expose the secrets.
God. Caleb talks a lot, but cannot back it up, sadly. So, you know, but right now, 6... He'd rather go fast in somewhere that's illegal than go fast in a virtual game.
It's an adrenaline rush.
Well, as the 9's up front, B13 sitting there in a good old 4th place right now. Yeah, he's trying to go to the outside of the 11 of Kiki here, but Highside Hobie's up here as well in the top 5, and Hunter Boy is also up there as well, Toby.
Yes, he is. He's having a pretty good race so far, even though it is first stage, but still, he's doing pretty well for himself. He's going to try to make that move for 4th.
Yeah, he's trying to make that move for 4th. By the way, I'm God says Dad's been slow and hot. It's basically the same as well. I'm a God, but 3 wide, 4 wide almost.
Well, Kiki had a little bit of lag, so.
Yeah, I can. Hold on.
Yeah, he's trying to stay up.
Hold on, I gotta send an invite here, guys.
Oh, we might be 3 wide coming off with the 8 and 2 others. Nope, the 8 clears them both.
Yeah, as you can see, the top 2 started to pull away.
Yes, sir.
The top 2 of the 24 and the 9's kind of pull away here from 2nd or 3rd. Let's see what happens. Huncho is side by side with somebody back there. That would be
that's Ding.
Ding, yeah, 2 of Ding having a good solid run. Spicy Burrito here in the top 10. Then you got the 12 of super NASCAR fan. In there in the top 10 as
And
well.
then
Just in that top 10 as well as a lot of these playoff guys trying to go ahead and get to that championship 4. That's going to be the goal for the end of the season, making that championship 4 and having a shot at the title here at the end of the season, Toby.
Oh yeah, that's what every driver in the playoff wants. They want to get their name and their ticket punched in for the Final Four.
Yeah, I think everybody's dream is to get that high side championship, especially for the guy in second, because the guy in second's had an opportunity every time and hasn't gotten one yet. So
okay, Caleb. If that was even Caleb that did that.
Shots at Colin.
Oh, we might have a 3-wide here with the 6-2 and 43 coming off of turn 2. Nope. Never mind, it's just 2 and 40. 43 goes up high, allows the 6 to come in.
Oh my god.
But the 6 is taking it too deep.
Well, they're 3 wide, almost 3
they
wide.
They were,
back
but
there.
then
they're
they
gonna go 2 wide.
Fixed it.
Yeah.
Oh, Hunter Boy's gonna take
it better.
Opportunity to grab it.
Now, you gotta look at this. If you're the top 2, you pulled away. You just gotta hope that the guys behind you don't pull back on you if they try and get into a pack. And 24 gets loose. Well, that might help.
That's gonna help.
Yeah.
Honcho and Ding a little bit if they can get it straightened.
He caught the apron. That's what we're hearing. 24 caught the apron.
Yeah,
right
you do that a little bit. Dang, Caleb. Jeez. Calm down, buddy. I know it's your wife and all, but darn.
Very defensive.
Yes, we know what happened in Charlotte. You got married to the apron.
Yeah, by the way, at Charlotte, they got, I think, married.
I guess.
I think.
That was what I heard.
So,
but Ding in third.
Yeah.
Ding is having a good card today, too.
Yeah, Ding. So far, a good start for the 2 of Ding there in third. Is he might have the draft of 24 here. That might help get a little pack together to go chase down the 9 as we speak. But right now, 2 currently in third. Right now, with Huncho behind him, your defending series champion.
Yeah, Spicy got a little bit of that apron.
So we're hearing Spicy. Yeah, Spicy got a little bit. But defending series champion here to defend a championship once again. Left-hand Huncho sitting back there behind the 2 and 4th. He is in the playoffs, and he is looking to get a second title here in Highside this season. But he's got a lot of races to go to clinch a championship 4 spot.
And Colin
right now,
calling in the 2.
Yeah, 2 gets to the outside. Oh, I don't know. 43. Oh, no, 43 is going to go up and push the 2, and the 2 is going to go to second. So the 2 at Ding, the second, and will this pack try and catch the leader? That's going to be the question. They will have to pit this stage.
24 got way loose.
So the biggest question is he almost takes out the 8 right there. What's going to be the strategy here this stage? Because I'm hearing they're going to have to pit definitely once, but I don't know if they have to pit twice. But we've got 25 to go here in stage 1.
20 laps of fuel.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm doing a calculation in my head. So you'd be about 4 short.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Jet Jar left. That's not good.
He lagged out at the beginning.
Yeah, you lagged out at the beginning. Is there
the
carcass of the 4? I did. I sent him 2 of them.
Oh, super hit the wall, and the 43 got caught up in it.
Oh yeah, 43.
Oh, that's that choked the whole thing.
Well, the 6 is also in it. Yeah. 6.
Oh, that's a bigger.
That's a
bigger. That's a bigger. Hey, bigger. Yes, I say weird stuff on stream. Okay,
JetJar
deal with it.
said it wouldn't let me watch the
Oh,
race, so that's
that's
what
a
happened. So
bum and a half.
that's a rip. That is a rip. But Toby, there might have to be something we have to talk about after this race.
I know. I need mental psychiatry. I already knew this since day one. Doesn't help. So
there might be
I just deal with
sensitivity
it.
training. But
Yeah,
Andy up
sensitivity
front,
training will
Trick
help me.
in the lead. Right now is he's doing a great job. You know, he did good in the All-Star race earlier this season. You know, just fell short of it. You know, so let's see what this nine's got though, as he is currently hunting for a championship. We were reliving the compilation that we came out earlier today on my YouTube, which, by the way, y'all should go check that out. It was the greatest finishes of high side history. We relived last season's championship in it, and he was taken out with like 2 to go after dominating that championship. So, you know, it was sad for him, but, you know, it was a very good race either way. So he's looking to see if he can get a championship this season, and move on here and, you know, get some more wins under his belt as well. There's the YouTube. Make sure you guys go check out that compilation. Also subscribe. But, you know, with the 9 out front, and then you're looking at the rest of the field, Toby, you're seeing it's very spread out, except for a couple of... oh, we got Carhart in the wall. Hunter boy.
Oh, I think he was going to try to pit.
As the 24, we are hearing black flag for speeding. And it's definitely going to be tough, but here we go. Everybody, I think, in the top 5 is pitting this time. Yeah, I think the 9's in, 2's coming in, 8's coming in, 88's coming in. Everybody and their mother. Here they come.
Besides Caleb. 41's in. Somebody else is
Caleb using clutch to try and save fuel. I heard they're going to be...
No, 34's out. 34's out on the track. Good stop by him, I suppose.
Is there Caleb? Caleb's going to pit this time. Oh, whoa, Caleb. Oh, Caleb. What? Okay, but you're driving on the grass. Like I can say, guys, you can speed on a highway, but he can't drive in this.
9. It's going to be your pit exit.
So, let's just see what happens here. As the 11, I think, is down pit road with him. 8-2, and everyone else is coming out of pit road. Make sure, yeah, 24 is sitting behind the 6, which, by the way, 6 wrecked on that previous run. So, yeah, 24 and that speeding penalty, definitely not going to work out here, Toby.
Nah, that's always a pain when you get one of those. It never works.
Funny thing is, I think he got that in the All-Star race too. I think he had a speeding penalty.
I think it was in the first day, in the first part. But then he rebounded back for it.
Yep.
So could we say that again? You got the speeding penalty in stage 1.
Well,
did he rebound for some good points and a win?
It's a long race. I mean, it's 134 laps. It's still a long race to go. You're still in stage 1. You got stage 2 coming up. You got stage 3. Oh, we got a car we're hearing is pulling up.
Oh,
well, just wrecked the 43.
Lord. Yeah, he's got
We just saw the 43. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Something happened. He's got heavy damage.
Yeah, he's got front end damage.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's more. Here
comes the 41. 43 is going to get out of the way of the 41. How many to go in the stage? So we're 3 wide back here between the 3, 95, and the 6.
Oh, 3 gives 95 a punch in the ass.
Seen Lone Wolf is here. What's up, Lone Wolf?
Hey, Wolf. How's it going, buddy?
Hey, Lone Wolf left my Discord and made me sad.
Mikey, why'd you leave the poor man's Discord? What are you doing?
He also kicked me out of the MLB league when I never got an invite to the game for the MLB league.
Oh.
Which I'm also sad about.
Yeah. Well, Air, I think she has to redo that one. That one has to be redone because we have more people now. So we have to reset it and set up the people.
Oh, okay.
Because it's not like Madden where every team, it's not like you can join. It's weird.
Yeah.
If they made it like how Madden would be, it'd be alright. You just join and be done, but not that way.
Because we got a nice little spread out run here, so.
Yeah, we do.
Everybody's very well spread out. Everything's kind of calm, like fishing. It's like fishing on a lake right now. It's very calm. Coming to 13 to go here. Yeah, but that race last week though for Daytona and Road America, definitely was some shockers. By the way, I was told not to call B13 a road course master.
Oh boy.
That's what I was told. So, oh well.
Mike, yeah, I got you on that one. Oh, shoot you on. Yeah, Mikey does a cleaning of Discord once in a while.
Oh, he does clean. Okay.
Yeah,
well, hold on.
Cleans his Discord.
Let's give him a link to the Discord.
I got it.
Luckily, I have this programmed in my Twitch, so Discord. The link should be popping up from Nightbot. There we go. Nightbot is such a wonderful thing. Except for when he times out people for just absolutely putting capitals. I'm in, says Lone Wolf. Okay. Zyler also left my Discord too. I gotta ask what Zyler was thinking. Zyler won one of the B Series races. Yeah, he won the B Series race on Sunday. It was a very good win for him. So he won Atlanta on field strategy. Caleb was in the booth. It was the first solid thing Caleb's ever done for me that whole B Series season. So he did great. His commentary was great, which was actually a good thing. Yeah.
We'll have our moments where we're good.
We all have our moments.
Yeah.
Andy's having his moment up front and having a great run right now. Let's see. There's the 11 of Truly Kiki. And here's a decent little battle. It's the 43, a lap car right there with heavy damage is going to fall to the back here. The 8 and the 88, a nice little battle. 888 battling. Put all three cars together. Coming to 9 to go. Do you have to pit one more time?
Nope.
Nope, so they're good. They're good to the rest of the way. That's what we're hearing.
Oh, it's still going there. But they gives it to them.
Yeah, 88-8. Yeah.
But is he going to try the inside?
I don't know. He's going to have a run. I think Ding is still in second. Yeah, I still think Ding is in second right now. Ding is also having a good start to this race as well, as we were talking about. A lot of these playoff guys are going to need good runs here in this first one. In this first race, it's going to have to determine your playoff set because, if you don't perform good in the first race, you don't have that momentum, then what are you going to do here throughout the playoffs, Toby?
That's where you have to find, if you mess up the first with the momentum, then you have to try and chase it back to see if you can quickly gain momentum and hopefully gather up a good amount of points to hopefully, and or a win, to hopefully advance yourself through.
Yeah, and also,
there's not?
Yeah, there's no advancement
thing,
so you're going to have to perform well.
Yeah.
In these playoffs. Last race. So it is. I have a familiarity with that playoff system. I used it one time. Also, VNRL used it for a long time, where it was basically like a 9-race playoff, and then the final 4 would be either top 4 in points, or you were able to lock yourself in with 2 wins. I mean, that's how the playoff system went for VNRL. So it's just points here for this league. So it's kind of similar, and then it's kind of not. All I know, K Hardwick fan might want to copyright claim that. Kevin, if you're watching, don't copyright claim. Do not copyright claim. Yeah, but they're still looking at this battle. This is the only really battle on the racetrack. We're seeing the 12 here going a lap down. A lot of cars struggling. You can see here a lot of cars are struggling as we're coming to 5 to go this time from the 9 of Trick. There's the sad carcass of the 48. There's the 9. You know, 48 parked on Pier Road. That's what you usually don't want to see.
Oh, Hunter boy. It's not what we want to see from him. He hit the wall.
Yeah, he didn't even start the race. We heard he loaded in and left.
And then died.
So sadly, that is it for him tonight. So, Jet Dryer, sad face for him.
What the heck is that?
Well, Texas Wi-Fi.
You would think.
I can't live in Texas, sorry. Whoever lives in Texas, bro, I admire you because, oh my god, I couldn't live in Texas. You see, it's not the weather. I have a fear. I have arachnophobia. I have a big fear of spiders. So there's places I will not go. Australia is one. Texas is another. One of my friends who live in Texas sent me a picture of a scorpion about the size of his shoe.
Nice.
And I'm like, hell no.
It's an arachnid, though. It's still an arachnid.
But it's an arachnid. The scorpion defies as arachnid.
Exactly.
Oh, I'm fine with snakes.
Snakes are snakes, man.
I can be fine with snakes. You know, you just learn you don't want to bother a snake. You know, snakes won't bite unless you bother it. As we're coming to 2 to go here for the stage, but spiders will crawl on you and possibly bite you without any fucking warning. So
I don't like snakes or spiders.
I can be cool. It's like I said, you don't as long as you don't bother a snake, you're fine. You know.
Oh, the 8 and the 88 get into it.
Oh.
He got into
somebody
it.
threw the
That was the 8.
That would be the 8.
Him and the 88 were fighting and got together. They were scrapping.
Here we go. Coming to 1 to go here. Is the 9 sitting there and
the 6 and the 5 are gonna have a little tussle.
Here we go. 1 to go here in stage 1. So awesome job by the 9 so far. You know, he's of course looking for a great run here to start off his playoffs. Ding sitting in second, about way far back. He's far back in the land, far away. So here we go through 3 and 4 for the final time here in stage number 1. And it will be the 9 of Trick, as he's going to come out of turn number 4 and win stage number 1 here from Kentucky. Cat says hi. Well, tell Cat I said hi.
Oh, hello, Cat. Oh, this is going to be fun.
Well, she's not in chat, but Lone Wolf told me that she says hi.
Oh. Hey, Mikey, tell Cat to stop embarrassing me. No, Cat will say some things, and it's like, no, let's just not say that.
Dude, everything that Cat says should be a podcast. Just saying. Just putting it out there.
I think she had that idea to make a podcast, though.
I'm putting the $1 million idea out there. Kat should have her own podcast with the stuff that she says. Just putting it out there. Well, here we go as we're about to ready to start up stage number 2 here from Kentucky. Kentucky, a beautiful state, of course. Bluegrass state. So here we go. 2 on the inside, 9 on the outside here to start out stage number 2 here from Kentucky. Green flag. We're hearing Caleb. Caleb forgot the shift. As here we go in the 1. 2 already out front. Here comes the 9. Also here comes the 88. 8 and 11's also going to tuck in. Top 5 single file. Here we go. Out of turn number 2 down the back.
Hey, it's getting good.
Well, here we go. Coming through turns 3 and 4. We're hearing the 11 is squirrely still. 9's going to go to the inside of the 2. 8's going to go inside the 88. Who's going to lead lap number 1?
9.
It's going to be the 9. Who's going to lead lap number 1 of stage 2 here, Toby?
Yes, sir. And they're still going. The top four are still side by side. But the 11's trying to make a move on the 8. But the 8 will not have any of that. Let's go back to fighting with the 88.
Yeah, 9's gonna go back to the lead. But what do you do here, Toby, if you're second and third because the 9 pulled away from you in the first run? You know, what do you gotta do to keep up with the 9 here in the second run?
Just hopefully get a line together. Get some. Hopefully, if you can, get some draft going. Maybe if he gets far enough out, but you have enough cars, maybe that draft can counteract his gap.
Well, here we go. Is the 88 up to second. Just who has won here at Kentucky multiple times. You know, has done a great job
Colin's
here.
back
One of
in
his
it.
best tracks. Colin's back in it as well, but Just up to second. Just hasn't had the season he's wanted. To be honest, this has not been a Just season. Usually a Just season's 3, 4, 5, 6 wins. You know, doing great. Man only has 1 win this whole season. That was at Bristol early on.
That's a
24
shot and a half.
That was a no square.
That was like, heavy.
Yeah.
That was even no square. That was just a pounding.
Yeah, that was a no square and a half. His 24 is coming through the field. But yeah. Yeah, Just hasn't had the season he wanted. So Just is hoping that he can get a second win here tonight at one of his better tracks, Kentucky. Ooh, 8's going to get to the inside the 11. Yeah, Ding giving the 8 a little shot right there. A couple shots. The two went
Caleb
up to the bar and said, hey, give me some of those Jello shots.
And the 24 and the 88 are battling up there for second. It might give Andy a chance to run away.
Oh, it's a little contact right there off of 2 between 88 and 24. 11's going to go to the inside of 88 here. 88 kind of on the apron, or not the 88, but the 11. 88's hoping that, you know, the 11 doesn't get on the apron, because that could be a caution waiting to happen. Yeah, 8's going to back off here entering the corner. Because we're on board with them, looking at how the top 4 is basically doing, as the 8 is 5th, which would make it the top 5. Still a good run, though. As you're looking at Hunter Boy, you're looking at Just, you know, Hunter Boy has 2 wins on the season. Just has a win. Kiki doesn't. And then the top 2 have been the 2 best all season long. Yeah, Kiki has been bridesmaid so many times. And I looked, like I said, when I made the compilation, I had to go look through 146 races to make that compilation. I don't know how many times I saw this man finish second to everyone. I mean, oh my God.
What the run the 8 got, though?
The man has probably finished second to everyone at least almost 20 times. And has not won a race yet. So I feel bad for the man. I feel bad for him. So let's hope today is the day. He had a shot in the All-Star race. But, you know, it looks like he's going to have a shot today as well. So his top 5 is pulled away from the rest of the field. What? Yeah, Kentucky. Kentucky. I wish I can say what my family calls it, but you know what? I can't say that. There. How did y'all know?
The 24 is going to try to take a move on the 9 for the lead. And he will. Oh, the 11 in the wall.
11, a little laggy.
I don't know if it's lag or just a
I saw at least a little spike.
Next one with the 8.
A little tiny spike. He went high right there.
Oof.
Oh, 9 crossover. Look at the battle for the lead.
You got a battle for the lead, battle for third.
Yeah, but he didn't, like, kill anybody. He just gave a little tiny leg spike. I mean, he was up high when he did it. Well, let's see. Well, 24-9 is we're hearing the 11's lag has been a very big issue tonight, and he might have to be removed out of the race if he does it again or it happens again. I said he does it again, like he has. Oh, the 9.
Yeah, where is Andy going, bruh?
He's going to mow the lawn because
This ain't
he
Farming
just lost the lead.
Simulator. Ain't time to mow the lawn, boys. It's time to run the cars. Oh
Time
boy.
to get those crops ready.
Yeah.
Time to
I remember I
corn.
did that at Texas. So he told me, hey, it's not Farming Simulator. So.
This has already been a very
That sounds like a
interesting
personal
race
problem,
indeed,
Caleb.
with a couple of issues that some people have had. Oh,
Hunter Boy to
24. Yeah, Hunter Boy up to third. The 6 of
maybe
B13
not.
making his way back up here.
Oh, Kiki, hello.
To be honest, we're going to have some more people up here. We're going to have Ding, who I guess fell back early in the stage.
Yeah, he did.
He's making his way back up. B13, who was involved in that crash in stage 1 that didn't bring out the caution, he's going to try and make his way back up here. He's in 6th. Look at the rest of the field. Salt's back there. Spicy's back here. Hunter. Let's see. Not Hunter Boy. They used to be Hunter Boy's number in the 12.
Super.
C Denny. Yeah, Super's back there. C Denny and Salt battling here. Salt Packet Papa. I remember say that 3 times fast. Currently doing a great job up here. C Denny sitting there battling with him.
Oh, the 88 got way. Oh, the 88 in the wall.
Hold on.
He goes.
88 in the wall. That's what we're hearing. That's going to basically let the 24 kind of pull away. We're hearing there might be glitches.
Yeah, there is
in
going
the
before
racetrack.
turn 1 down there on the bottom. He caught it because that's right where it comes up. About right where Colin's at right now. There's a glitch about a foot down. If you go down in deeper on the apron, there's a glitch there, and the 88 will just hit it.
Well, this is not good because if they're hitting glitches, that's going to definitely mess up races that they can't really control.
Okay, Caleb.
Caleb just sounded like an actual glitch. Sounded like an actual glitch just happened in his brain.
Oh boy. God. I don't think that's healthy.
I don't think it is either.
I think you need to go see a doctor for that.
I think you see more than that.
We got a battle back here with the 8 and the 11.
Yeah, as well, the 11's going to clear. Look at the 6. 6 up in third now.
Yep.
6 of B13 up the third.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, this is right now 24 pulling away a little bit here. Can somebody tell me how many to go we got? Yes, we will here. This got a nice little battle for 4th going on between 8, 11, and 88. 19 to go here in stage number 2. I guess I think pit window might be opening up here in about a couple laps.
The 88 takes the spot from Kiki, which
they all have 2 laps of fuel. That's what I'm hearing. So yeah, pit window's about to get busy. 8's
the
gonna be
8's going to signal,
down, it looks like.
And the 6 I do believe.
6 as well, as long as you don't drive on the grass like Caleb did.
Here
we go. Remember Kiki. The pit road entry line is the 8. That is a commitment line violation if I've ever seen one. Luckily,
Kiki,
95's around. Okay, hold on, Kiki.
Because I'm watching
the 4
Kiki.
has been black flagged.
Take around.
11's not signaling, so
not yet. The 88's gonna go. The 9's gonna go. Hendrick's gonna go pretty much. The top 3. Oh boy, dude, you're gonna take out the guy who used to drive your
Whoa.
car.
Wow, Zack Attack. What's up, Zack Attack?
Yo,
What's
there's
up?
a person I haven't seen in
It's
a
been a
long
minute.
time. Zack
I haven't
Attack,
seen
how
him
you
since
doing?
I commentated HPR at Watkins Glen.
Heck,
If
the
he
last
was
time
in
I
there,
seen
I'm not
Zack
gonna-
was in an old league I used to run in. Oh, Kiki's gonna go pit now.
11's pitting. You gotta remember, the timing line is earlier than what
Yes.
the actual timing line shows. So you gotta be a little bit more careful entering pit road here at Kentucky. So... yeah. Definitely interesting. We heard the 4 sped. That too. That too.
Hey, at least he admits it.
I wasn't gonna say a word.
At least he admitted it. Who's
Tell
our leader
Toby
right now?
I said I'm doing good.
Hey, Zack, I'm right here.
Yeah, there's Toby.
Yep.
Unless his audio's not coming through.
I hope it is. Or else
It
it's
is,
gonna be
it
a
is,
weird stream
it
because
is,
we've been
it
doing it
is.
for a stage now.
It is.
Alright.
I would have been just... if it wasn't, I would have
It's
been
Ghost.
just talking to myself.
Hey, we all talk to ourselves at one point or another. Heck, I do that at work all the time. It's the only thing I can do to keep myself sane. Yeah, that's what I call it. You got a problem with that?
Is that what you call it, Sid? Oh my god. Well, who's the leader now? 24?
Oh,
24.
boy. Oh,
15
spicy
to go
hit the
here
wall.
in stage number 2 as we'll get to the 24 here. Who has got the 6 right behind him. Yeah, Kentucky is very sensitive. So, you know, Kentucky's a very sensitive racetrack in my opinion. When it comes to the apron and, you know, everything, especially turn 1 and 2 apron. Turn 1 and 2 apron is very sensitive, but how you adjust your race car here, you know, I think Kentucky tends to lean more loose than actual tight. You know, if you get tight, then you're too tight. Well, if you loose, it seems like you're fine. So, you know, Toby, you know, what's going to be your plan here, especially setting up from stage 2 to stage 3?
It depends. I would think you would want something a little bit leans a little bit more to the long side, but not too far to the long side. So that way, if you do have a short run, you still have a decent car to make that short run possible.
And definitely indeed, as we got a little break in the action, we're going to promote Raise Energy. Go get yourself some Raise Energy today. Raise Energy, the official energy drink of
I still have yet
the
to try
Highside
it.
Racing League. So make sure you get yourself some Raise Energy today. Also join the Discord. Also subscribe to the YouTubes. We got the compilation like we were talking about earlier today. The greatest high side finishes of all time compilation, part 1. Oh, that will be a compilation later to date. I already had that idea. That will take a lot of time, because I would actually have to watch the whole every single race imaginable. From start to finish, not skip to like the finish like I did with the first compilation.
Oh my
Go to
gosh!
any... No, if I wanted to go to greatest high side crashes of all time, I would just post like Watkins Glen clips. Yeah. Watkins Glen, Colin hits the curb and chokes it. Ah.
Speaking of Colin, he has a decent gap on the 6 right now.
I thought that joke ended. Wait, what joke? Hold on, what joke?
I don't even know. Caleb, what's a
Man.
joke here? Oh,
Is Monica's not telling us a thing.
you ruined the fun.
We got 10 to go. Yeah. Noggin Jr.'s got me on calling Caleb Monica.
What?
Well, yeah, Noggin, there was a running joke at one time where they called Caleb Monica.
Oh boy. Oh, the 9's gonna try to take second from the 6, and he does.
And he does.
He does.
So, Trick up to second. Job by that 9. It's 24. Up front. Doing a solid job on the lead right now. With coming to less than 10 to go here. Coming to 8 to go. That's what I'm being told. 8 to go in stage number 2. I'm telling you, this race, you know, definitely going to be a turning point, being the first race of the playoffs. So, definitely going to be interesting to see what happens here. Can't repeat that. Monica did something wrong. So. And it wasn't speeding on the highway to get here.
That must, because I don't even know of a Pennsylvania thing like that.
Alright, now. So, as we're looking at right now, playoffs. It's playoffs. Yeah,
yes,
playoffs.
we are.
We're talking about playoffs?
Okay, Alan Iverson.
What's the playoffs? So,
I probably get there once, but never do much with it.
Let's see. But right now, these playoffs are definitely going to be intense, starting with Kentucky. But Thursday is going to be more interesting. You want to know what Thursday is?
I'd love to know what Thursday is.
It's Indy. Indy will be on
Oval or
Thursday.
Roval?
Oval.
Okay.
Who runs the Roval?
I don't know. I don't understand why that thing was even made.
Okay, if you run the Indy Road... First off, the Indy Road course is glitched all out.
Yeah.
It's just all out glitched.
I've told every league I was in, do not run Indy Roval. What do they go do? Run Indy Roval.
Running 4 to go.
I know. Yeah, because Ignition was made...
What's up?
2 months after it came out. After Indy Roval was done.
What in the world?
What? Matt Kenseth is going to NASCAR Hall of Fame.
Yeah, NASCAR.
Ooh.
Matt Kenseth's going to NASCAR Hall of Fame. Yes, sir. We knew that.
I would hope
2
so.
months ago, I think.
Yeah, I think we did.
I think we knew that 2 months ago. He's going for the Hall of Fame just to wreck Joey Logano, said Colin.
Yep, probably.
Matt Kenseth is a legend in the sport, wrecking Joey Logano. I mean, I don't know. People had him going last year over
the 9 way out
I think
there.
It was over Junior. I think people had him going over Junior.
Oh,
Apparently now Junior's in the Hall of Fame and people have a problem with it.
Why the heck would you have a problem with Junior going in the Hall of Fame?
I don't know. I don't have a problem with Junior. I was a Junior fan. I mean, Dale Jr., if you like, everybody's looking... Everyone looks at it for his driving. Like, I get it, 2 Busch Series titles, 2 Daytona 500s, 27 wins, 26 wins in the Cup. 27 26? 26. 26 Cup wins. He has about 5 or 6 Xfinity titles as an owner. And
he's
almost in the hundreds as an owner, winning in the Xfinity Series. We're coming to the white flag here for stage 2, But yeah, also you gotta forget his broadcasting career. I mean, he's already brought up some memorable moments. He's only commentated for about 3 years.
Slide jump!
We're gonna forget about the spoiler part too. Talladega.
Oh! I love that one. These spoilers are ass. He just straight said it. I'm like, damn, okay.
Man hates
those
big spoilers. Yeah. Well, here we go. Plus, never mind, he's also a big contributor of iRacing as well. But here we go through 3 and 4. And the 24 of Highside Hobie coming out of turn number 4 will win stage number 2. I think, in all honesty, he should make the Hall of Fame for his driving. I mean, he's got 2 titles, 2 Daytona 500. I mean, that alone deserves. Plus 4 in a row at Talladega also deserves.
2.
2 tires. Caleb's taking 2 tires.
Why, Caleb? Why not just take 4?
Jet Dryer said Dale Sr. recently passed away too.
You are 21 years late. You're 21 years late, bud.
You are late, Jet Dryer. Jeff Gordon is also in the NASCAR Hall of Fame. Yeah.
Well, Gordon got in not last year. A year before or 2 years?
He got in the year before Junior.
Yeah. Senior's
like
already in years before.
Senior was like the first inductee to the Hall of Fame.
He was in 2013, 14.
Here we go. Green flag, 24 on the inside. 52 laps remaining from Kentucky. Here we go into 1. Oh, 34. I just saw a 34 slide up to Madagascar. Oh, here we go. Down into 3 and 4. 24 up front. Here comes the 6 underneath the 9 for second. Can anybody get up there and take the lead from the 24? Here comes the 2. 3 wide. Well, here we go. Here we go in the 1. 6 is there, Toby. 6 is there right there.
Yes, he is. Can't either.
Here we go. 3 and 4. Oh, he gave him a bump.
Keep an eye on it, Colin.
The 6 gave the 24 a bump.
The 4 is
We're
going
already
underneath
using
salt.
bumpers. We're already using bumpers, and we're like only 50 laps to go.
Oh, Ding's there trying to get the move on the 24.
Ding, the fries are ready. The fries are
Ding,
ready.
fries are done. Ding, fries are done.
Ding, fries are done. Ding, fries are
Oh,
done.
speaking of Ding, he got into 24 a little bit.
Oh yeah, well that's gonna make him
falling
fall
back
back,
a little.
and that's gonna make the fries overcooked.
No, he got to your back bumper a little bit, in your back corner.
Speaking of people getting
damn.
up to the front, look who's in 6. Spicy Burrito, aka Taco Bell.
Taco Bell!
Mr. Taco Bell himself, Mr. Cheesy Gordita Crunch. Should he's up there battling in the top 6 right now. As somebody said, Chase Elliott's dad, Bill Elliott, is a NASCAR Hall of Fame since 2015.
Yeah, because he got in after Senior did.
Man's dropping NASCAR knowledge on us.
It's always good.
It's always good to have some NASCAR knowledge. Drop some facts.
And then the 9 and the 6 are fighting for that second spot. And
yeah,
Colin may make it interesting, though.
Yeah, they're trying to pull away from the 88 and the rest of that group. As Caleb's up here. Caleb
and so is
the gas
Super.
pedal, folks. Caleb found the gas pedal. He found how low it can go.
Or he found some speed somewhere.
Pedal, gas pedal.
It's a Ford stack here.
Yep, as it's Chevrolet all behind the 6.
Yep.
I'm just saying this, and I think this is what hurts a lot of the people in the league. The reason why Chevrolet is so good is because at least 5 drivers work together every week, which is the 9, 24, 88, the 48 when he's here, and then the 5.
Which is pretty much
everybody else
Hendrick.
Doesn't do that. Everyone else doesn't do that. Everybody's like on their own, basically. You know, nobody tries to work with each other. That's what makes the Hendrick guys
the
dominate
8's trying to make a move.
season. So if you're anybody watching, especially if you rewatches got a little bit of
crap.
A problem.
Oh,
here we go. Battle for the lead.
He's dead. Ding is
big,
dead.
That's a crash.
Ding is dead.
Decent size crash, and caution's out for the first time for incident tonight.
First time in
Daniel Suarez
how many
won
freaking
the
laps
NASCAR
already?
Cup Series race like Sonoma.
Hey, that man
he did.
deserved that win.
That man deserves it.
Oh yeah,
Only
he drove his ass off.
Yeah, the 5th foreign-born driver to win a NASCAR race. That is historic right there.
I got the clip of that.
Well,
I hope I
Big
did.
Crash is going to bring out the first caution of the night for incident.
There it goes.
So, let's see what happens. It's definitely going to be a restart here that could definitely determine some fuel strategy or some.
Here we go.
Well, here we go.
The 9 and the
24 on
24.
the inside. Yeah, 24 inside, 9 outside. Green flag.
Colin gets a good start off of that restart there.
Yeah, here comes the
The
9.
6 gets one too. 6 one is going under.
Oh, 9 might low. He tried. He tried looking inside. Here comes Caleb.
Oh boy.
See, when I said Caleb found the gas pedal, he's been found the gas pedal. It's just he hasn't figured out how low the gas pedal can go.
Or how good the speed can get in that SHR car.
Well, he knows how good the speed of his car goes on the highway.
Yeah, he just needs that speed on the highway to transfer over to the race car.
Yeah, but here comes Super. Super coming out of nowhere. Remember, 2 seasons ago, or not 2 seasons, last season when we ran here with the wheel spin series, he did finish 2nd here. So, you know, don't be surprised if Super makes his way up here and makes a challenge.
Yeah, but the 9's going to try to take a look at 24 again and turn 3 and 4.
Looking. He's got the binoculars and he's bird watching right now for that lead.
So is the 6.
Oh, a segment I miss so much, bird watching. Where's Dirty, man?
Oh, it's going to be...
back. You gotta get Dirty back, man.
Right, no.
Well, here we go for the lead.
What the heck has Dirty been doing? I haven't seen him stream lately.
I don't know. I haven't seen him tweet except for his podcast stuff.
Oh, that's what he's doing.
Well, here comes Caleb the 2nd, and he's looking for the lead. What universe are we living in, folks?
Wait! Okay, I'm seeing this right. I had to make sure it wasn't that blind. Wait, Caleb in the lead?
Oh, he slides up the racetrack.
Oh boy. And the 6 is going to try to take the 3rd spot away from 24.
Well, the 4 of Caleb to the lead.
Yeah, but that 9's really looking.
9's there, 6 is there.
He slid.
24's trying to make the top work. 9's going to look inside, maybe. No.
No, Caleb's going to hold it. And Caleb will lead
clears
a lap.
the 6.
Another lap.
Yep. Oh, well, like right there.
Oh,
he's gonna put
Andy,
the
be
9
careful
on
of
the
that.
apron. Oh.
6.
Well, to be honest, the 4 kind of squeezed the 9 down there, so you can kind of blame Caleb for that one.
Oh, Honcho is back up here in the top 5. Look at that.
Yeah, Honcho.
He had that
Honcho.
damage. That doesn't seem to be affecting him now.
Down. Yeah, went a lap down, he fixed the damage, and he's back up here.
Good to see. Good to see.
Good to see the 43's rebounded. As the 4's doing a great job up front. As he misses the corner.
He missed it, but he still holds
Caleb, does that look like the right way to run Kentucky to you? Oh, there we go.
They're lining
side by
up.
side.
They're lining up.
Here we go in the 1. Yeah, the 4 sends it on the outside. Oh, who's going to get the run?
It'll be a 9 because 9's got help.
Run. 24 looked like he was going to look pretty wide for a minute. Oh, 9 slides up.
They hit him.
Oh,
he's pushing now.
And 9 to the lead, yeah.
Yep.
Well, Caleb has 15 minutes of fame. Unless he figure out how to get back to the lead. Oh, 43 getting
He got there once.
Oh, the 11's doing a little wiggle waggle.
Oh,
he's wiggle waggling. He's ziggle zaggling. And the 11's gonna have to back out. Wow. That's gonna suck for the 11, a playoff contender. He's gonna have to be told to back out due to his lag tonight. As we got 34 laps remaining.
Then 4's gonna try to take a look underneath the 24 for 2nd.
Oh, the 4's putting up a challenge. He's putting up a challenge with the top guys here. Thing is, that's what's kind of keeping the pack together here. It's between that 4, 24, and 9.
Well, you can keep battling. I don't think you will.
Here comes the 6. Well, no, actually, you two being side by side right now is also helping keeping this pack together.
Yeah. I would say the 6 can also do a kill zone, try to keep that pack together,
right now,
too.
if I'm the group and they get single file, I mean, if you're the group, you get single file, you're going to have to work together. You're going to have to just hold on to that draft. No, the 4 is
going to try to take the 9. 43 is going to take a look as well.
Oh.
Honcho wants it.
You know what? This is actually the biggest pack of the night because the second pack is not too far from this pack.
Oh.
Actually, who's being led by 17 is Spicy. They're actually maybe like 3 car links. If they get single file, that 17 could be sniffing some draft.
Which they are doing that right now.
And he's got the 88 in that group. He's got the
8
in
and
that
the
group.
2.
He's got the 2 in the group. Yeah. I mean, he's got
and
some
then
good
Super's
cars.
A little bit behind. But...
Super's hanging on. I think he's barely hanging on, though. Or he's lost it, so...
If he loses it, he can catch the pack behind him. Maybe they can get and then hopefully get up to the second pack and equal it out with the 8 cars.
I'm also going to be honest. I think this has been Caleb's best race so far.
Yes, it has.
I mean, Texas was another good race that he had, but you know, right now he's doing a great job hanging on with the main pack. But he keep battling with the 6 here. I mean, this is going to let the 24 pull away.
Yeah, and the 9's going to try to sniff.
Yeah, I think somebody's going to need to.
What are brakes in an oval? You usually don't use those.
Ooh, 6 slides up into the 4, and the 24 is gone, folks. 24 is gone.
Yeah, they need to get single file to catch him back. Yeah.
Catch him back.
Okay.
Gotta catch him back. Speaking of Pokemon, Beyblade, yeah, let it rip. I haven't done that in a minute and a half. Beyblade, let it rip.
Holy crap, Caleb, you run that down there.
There's
I just say, there's no way you can run that down there.
And the 43 battling for second. Right now, if you're the 6 and the 43, you're going to have to hope for a mistake from the 24 at this point. 24 is... Oh, somebody around. That's a 2.
No, dang.
Right in front of some cars.
Oh.
Nobody gets involved.
Ooh.
As far as I can see.
No. It's
no
just
caution. But that is just going to mess up his race as he was running really good. Yeah, it does. Yes, it does. You know, it makes more sense. The caution came out with 5 to go when you're in the lead.
Oh, that would be even more. Yeah, but that was
and
some.
then
That
Huncho
was
sends
some
it in on the final lap
ding by
again.
ding for not taking out other people.
So, 43 getting a little loose there, entering turn 1 and 2. Looks like the 6 might be gaining some ground, maybe? Well, at least a little bit. I mean, looks like the gap's closer than it was when we looked. Oh, the 3 in the wall. That's RT. Oh, 41.
That's killer.
Yeah, 41 almost lost it. Get up to your leader. There's 24. Is that pack's re-emerging again? 9's catch back up. 4 and the 88 are going to battle.
The 88's going to come through. They went way up. Apparently I'm hearing he's way loose. What he wanted to be.
Yep, well that's what happens. It looked like he had that short run speed.
Short runs don't help in no long runs, buddy.
9's going to get to the inside of the 43. My battle here for
The 8's going to try it.
So as 24 pulls away, starts to pull away. Wonder if
and the 8's going to go in the inside.
Oh. Okay, so we're hearing pit stops will happen the next 2 or 3 laps here. How many to go is it?
The 8 made a move on the 88. Good move.
Yeah, 6 is tight through 3 and 4. I mean, this 6 is very tight through. 24 laps remaining from Kentucky. That's the word. The bird is the word, so.
Bird is the word.
So, they'll definitely have to pit twice. As far as I know, they're going to have to pit twice. Y'all don't get 20 plus on fuel, right?
I think it's like 21.
Yeah, so y'all would have to pit unless you can save 2, 3. Well, one. If you pit with 22 to go, you only have to save 1, maybe 2, depending on how your fuel changes. I mean, this could definitely be a strategy race. The 23 right there. Strategy can be a factor. All depends when you pit. If you pit this time, you'll be a good 3 laps short. If you pit next time, you'll be a good 1 to 2 short. Here we go, 24 coming down, 9's coming down. Remember, the pit marker is before the actual commitment line.
The 34.
34, if that was a commitment line violation or commitment cone, or, if we ever did that in the league, that would be a penalty right there.
Or, if not, it would be darn close to one. Because, holy crap.
Let's see. Da Vinci says NASCAR ignition still broken. Yeah, NASCAR.
That thing ain't never gonna be fixed. Just give up on that piece of crap.
Trash. I haven't touched it in like months. I would say almost a year going on now.
At least.
I haven't touched that thing in a minute.
I don't want to.
And I don't want to touch it either. With a 10-foot pole. So 24's leaving the pits.
It's kind of like
he's gonna have to save
catfish.
2 to 3 laps.
It's like you've been
2 to 3 laps of fuel. 24 is gonna have to save if he's gonna try it. Let's see, I think 6 is in, 4 is in, so there'll be 1 to 2
43's in,
depending on how the fuel changes here.
They may be good though.
It might be 1.5 short, which is savable. I think that's definitely savable.
Yeah. There goes
definitely one. You can definitely save a lap and a half.
Yeah, you definitely could.
2 laps might be. Well, to be honest, if you're trying to save 2 laps, I mean,
it's
you can
doable,
make it a lap and a half.
But
yeah, it's doable. As long as you turn 0 halfway down the back, you should be fine. You're probably gonna coast out of 4 or sputter out of 4, but you still should be fine. So, let's see how the fuel strategy. Let the strategy commence.
41 may have did something there because he overcut.
Da Vinci said, "Sheesh." Well, lol. Sorry, NASCAR ignition is garbage.
Yeah, we expected something better, and we got absolutely crapped on.
It was developed by WM Management. Garbage.
WM Management.
That's a trash company. You don't know
Waste Management. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, WM Management. It's garbage.
That's one sponsor you don't see much in NASCAR's Waste Management anymore.
Well, they haven't been the last. They're in every single trash can in NASCAR. They used to sponsor Sterling Marlin back when Marlin was in the 14. Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they haven't been in the sport except for on a trash can in a minute.
Yeah.
But it's like I said, they're a legit garbage company. They're a garbage company. Not even.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Ah!
Oh, that's a diss on Bubba Wallace,
Caleb. Oh, shit.
Well, the boomers on Facebook will be happy with Caleb, but everyone else will be mad.
I don't care either way. Driving speaks for itself.
He's got to win.
Yes, he does, but he needs to get more.
So, yeah, but the 6 out front, he's just past 24. I think 24 saving.
I was him. I'd be doing exactly that.
There's no way. Well, he's like 2-3 short with the calculate. I mean, That's a long haul. I mean, he might be 2.5.
I'm not saying it can't
Depending
be
on where the
done
fuel
because
tank
it
is.
can, but it's
Yeah,
risky.
it can.
It's risky.
Well, it's going to happen if he's in the draft. That's bad.
Yeah.
Plus, if you're on a wheel, it's easier to save fuel. You can save fuel easier on a wheel without using clutch. It's just easy. Wheel gives you that opportunity to shift down to neutral real easily. So, ooh, 43 messing up the 24. That actually might help everyone else at 24 saving, because you run higher, you're not going to save fuel. Even though it's the longest way around, higher up the track. It's got to be shorter around the racetrack. So you might want to have the 24 run the apron in turn 3 and 4. Maybe help him save a little bit. You know, maybe run the apron in the front straightaway as well. You know, shortest way around the racetrack while coasting is the best way to save fuel. So, 24, I think the 24 might be a little bit out of the draft. He might be getting sniffs of the draft here from the 6, but I think he's a little bit out of it. So, on the 24, if I want to get better draft, I would actually fall behind the 43 right now.
You think, speaking of 43, he's going to go on the outside?
He's listening to me because I'm in here. Listening to my advice. For once. Slice Savage says, how many to go? How many to go, guys? Coming to 12 to go.
Oh, okay.
12, 13. Coming to 13. Okay. I was just corrected 13 even though I was told 12.
Oh, Colin said 12, Caleb said 13.
Colin said, yeah, I don't know who to trust. I don't usually trust Caleb often, so. 12 next time by, that's what we're hearing. 43 to the rear bumper of the 6. Is the 6 trying to save? Is this going to be a save train right here? Or is the 43 just faster? I think the people who pitted, like, the 6,
After.
the 43, the 4... You know, they're in a better situation than the 24 is.
Yes, it is.
So they said they're gonna run out going in the 1 on the last lap. Well, as soon as you're good, I would push. As soon as you're good, I'm pushing. You know. That is definitely a goal here, Toby. Right? You're good. As soon as you're good, you push.
That's usually what I would do.
Well. You got at least 10 to go, I think, right here to save it. So, 11 to go, 10 to go next time.
Alright. But how many laps do you feel they have?
Close battle for the lead, says Savage. Yeah, that's going to be, like I said, 6 and 43, they're in the best opportunity to save. You know, they pitted earlier, or actually not earlier, later than the 24, later than the 9. Okay, I think they're in the best position. Don't forget about the 88 as well. I think he pitted at the same time the 6 and the 43 did, so he might be in a better situation than the 24 or the 9. The 8, I don't know when the 8 pitted. I
think the 8 pitted with them, with the 43 and the 6.
Okay, so if he did, remember, I would actually be watching out for the 8, because the 8 has won 2 races this season off of strategy.
Speaking of the 8, he's going to try to take a move on the 9 on the outside, but the 9's going to keep
watch out for the 8, because remember, he fuel saved that gateway, gave him the gateway win, and then strategized with 2 tires to pick up the victory at Auto Club. So, you know, you're looking at it side by side for the lead. Watch out for the 8. 8 could be a factor in this one for sure.
I will keep my eye on him.
So, this is definitely going to get a little interesting for the win. First playoff race, we got some strategy and some action-packed racing.
He's going to take a move.
Here comes 88. Inside, slides up. Trying to take second. We talked about it. 88 just hasn't had the season he has wanted. He only has 1 win on the season. That was at Bristol earlier in the season. Otherwise, he has not had the season he has wanted, and he is looking to get win number 2 here at a track that he is really good at. Here comes the 88. Inside the 6 for the lead.
Yes, sir. But that 43 is going to try to take a look. The 24 is getting passed by the 8.
Oh,
the 8's moving.
We might be having 3 wide. We might have a triple-decker sandwich for the lead here. How many to go?
Oh.
7 to go. Laps are winding down. 88 goes to the lead.
Go get it. I'm still
about to
keeping an
get
eye on
some.
that 8. Because he's
We're about
closing.
to have a good one here. Ooh, 6 is there. We watched that compilation. We know how many times this 88 and the 6 have gone side by side for the win.
No,
Oh,
get a
we're
hold
getting
of it,
some
Caleb.
issue, I heard.
Get
I
a
don't know if
hold of
that's
it.
Caleb getting loose or Caleb seeing somebody do something.
Is that loose or is that something happening?
Might be brewing. 6 to go, by the way.
I don't know. That 8, he's just
Oh,
keeping
4
on.
spun it off of 4.
Oh, no.
Well, here we go. Coming to 5 to go
yeah,
this time.
Come on. Can the 88 take it? He's got a little bit of a gap on the 6.
Yep, 43.
Oh, 43 is going to try to take the outside on the 6.
Yeah, 43 is looking. I mean, 43 is trying to find a way up there to battle with that 88, but he's got 6 in a way. Lap traffic ahead, 95 of Ian. Don't know if he will be a factor.
The 8.
8's getting a little sniff. 8's getting a little sniff of the 43's draft right here. 6 is pulling back up to the inside. 6 to the inside for the lead. Coming to 4 to go here from Kentucky.
Oh,
we're
that's the
Hunter
first
Boy's
time
lag.
he lagged all night.
Yeah, that's a first.
It might
Here we
be
go on
that
the line.
might be server though for him because I don't see him lag that much.
So we're coming to 3 to go this time.
Could be wrong.
88 kept the lead there from the 6. Here we go. Oh, 6 with a bumper to the 88.
Oh, that might
No
give a chance to the
squares being
43.
used. Oh, 43. I don't know what's going to happen. This is going to bring
Is
the
he gonna
24
push?
and the 8 into it. Here we go.
Except the 8.
I think it's 3 to go now. Coming to 2 to go next time.
Can the 8 possibly make something happen?
43 looking outside.
Yep.
43
Oh,
looking
lap
for
car.
his 4th win of the season. 88's looking for his 2nd, and the 6 is looking for his 5th of the season. 2 laps remaining from Kentucky. Here we go. Who's gonna coast? Lap car in the way. Lap car's in the way. Oh, that's gonna hold up the 6. That's gonna put the 88 with a decent run. Oh, I thought the 6 had to check up right there. Here we go, through 3 and 4. Coming to the white flag. Here we go. Out of 4, white flag. One more time around from Kentucky. Are we about to have another classic from these 3?
The 88's gonna try to make a look.
Oh, little contact.
He's trying. He got him.
Up the track they both go.
Oh, 6 in the wall. The 88 and 43 go by.
What's the 43 gonna do? 88 sends the 6. 43 sends the 88. He gets
no.
to the
Oh
inside.
no!
Oh, 43
hey, look
sends
out!
it.
Oh, the
And
8.
the
The 8 holds
out.
on for 3rd.
88 is out. Oh, he goes and spins it. 6 is gonna win.
Whoa,
What just
the
happened?
8. The 8, I believe, got 2nd out of that one.
The 88
Oh
spun.
my God!
Came down the block and spun it and gave the 6 the victory.
The 8 needed that and one more lap, and he probably would have had
What
something.
a fit, dude! We just had
Damn.
the greatest high side finishes.
Holy crap! I gotta
compilation,
clip that
part
shit.
1.
Woo.
Dude, yeah, we uploaded the compilation of the greatest high side finishes.
And we didn't even
part
get a chance to put that
today.
on there.
And we get to put this one on there in part 2.
That's gonna go part 2.
That's gonna be the
Oh
first
my
part of
God!
part
I
2.
had to clip that one. I don't know how good it's gonna be, but oh yeah,
Wow!
entertaining as hell at the end.
What a job! B13. Can we get our top 3? I think.
It's B, Hunter, and
Dude, 6 got walled out of turn 2. 43 tried to move the 88 in 3 and 4. 43 wrecked it off the apron. 88 runs out of gas, swerves, wrecks himself about a couple feet before the line, and the 6 steals it. Wow. That was a finish. Let's get top 3. Who else finished in the top 3? Just finished 3rd. Okay, well that's going to be an interesting interview. Once again, while on the High Side Racing League, go get yourself some Raise Energy. Code ALOHSRL at checkout, saves 15% off. Also join the Discord. And also subscribe to the YouTube. Wow. What a race. What a race. Here from Kentucky. What a absolute race.
Yeah.
That was an absolute race there. Well, let's get the interviews going. Let's go ahead and get those interviews going.
Oh, darn.
Okay, well, let's see. We got go ahead and do this. There's B13 and there is Hunter Boy. Okay, well, here we go. I'm going to mute everyone else as we do this interview here. We're going to go ahead and interview 3rd place finisher here today, Gist of My Fist, who is going to sadly get it done in 3rd today. Gist, you got a copy there, buddy. Make sure your audio is included.
I got you here.
Oh, well, last lap, that was an amazing battle. Let's go through your mind there. What was going on the last lap for you?
Man, Air, what a good race there. That was so much fun battling with those guys. And I mean, I had a feeling I was probably going to be a little short. I was trying to save during that stage, but it was kind of hard to when I was working my way back up 2 liters. So I figured just go for it. Try and make a gap if you can. Just go for it and see what happens. And we went for it and came out with a P3, and I'll take it with the season I've had so far.
Yeah, definitely, indeed. Well, you were so close to win number 2, and you look like you could have had a possible chance of maybe being the 6th to the line, and you kind of swerved like you were trying to block. And it looked like you just spun yourself in the grass. Can you tell us what happened right there off of 4?
No, I was trying to block. I saw him come up in my mirror, and I figured maybe I could get a clean block and then just get pushed across the line. And it kind of just spun me to the grass. So it was kind of just a last-ditch effort because I figured he was going to pass me anyways, just off of momentum. But it was just a lot of fun racing there at the end. And, for your compilation videos, it's another one of me biting at the end and losing to the 6.
Oh, yes, indeed. Well, anything you want to say or shout out here before we go on the 2nd?
Shout out Team Hendrick, planners, good car, good racing, good race in general tonight. Can't wait to get back at it Indy on Thursday.
Okay, well, congratulations on your P3, and we'll see you at Indy on Thursday. Okay, well, let's go to your 2nd place finisher here today, and the man that has been good on the strategy all season long, Hunter Boy, who brings it home, P2. Hunter Boy, you got a copy there, buddy? Make sure your audio's included.
Yeah, I got you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you just fine. You look like you could have had another win added to that wins list. As you've been great on strategy all season long. Tell us, what more did you need there on those final couple laps to, maybe get the win here tonight?
A part of me wishes I just would have went wide open and not saved it there, because with whatever happened between the 88 and the 6, they scrubbed a lot of speed off each other there. So all it would have taken was a decent run through 3 and 4 and slingshot him to the outside, and that's what it would have taken to get to the line first. But I tried to play it conservative, tried to back myself into another win here, but we'll take a podium out of it. It's all in all a good points day. Got the pole, decent stage 1 points, black flag stage 2, but we'll come back for a P2. I got no complaints.
It was a good race for you indeed. We were talking about your strategy. You've won a lot of these strategy races. You won Gateway off fuel strategy. You won Auto Club just by taking 2 tires when the rest of the field didn't. But tell us, playoffs are around the corner. Is it going to be more iffy for you to pull those strategies in the playoffs, especially with a lot of high risk and high reward going on?
I mean, we here, man. I mean, we in the playoffs, But yeah, it's definitely difficult. The final stage was shaping out to potentially be strategy driven. However, a caution 10 laps in kind of blew that out of proportion. So, you just gotta really pay attention to the tire and fuel wear and figure out what you can and can't pull at certain times of the race. And that's ultimately what's going to decide this in 9 more races.
Yeah, definitely, indeed. Well, anything you want to say or shout out here before we move on to your winner here tonight?
Yeah, shout out to RCR and Caterpillar. Shout out to Raise Energy. And you guys make sure you go catch that number 6 Camping World truck in Norm Benning this weekend. Sporting the Circle B Diecast scheme. I got my name on the truck, so hoping you can at least pull off a top 20 finish. So it'll be good.
Yes, indeed. Well, congratulations on your P2, and we wish you good luck, Indy, on Thursday.
Thank you. I look forward to seeing you there and talking to you after the race as well.
The same here. Well, let's go on to your winner here tonight. He's going to get a win again here off some strategy and off of a wild finish. B13. B13, you got a copy there, buddy. Make sure your audio's included.
I got you here.
What a finish there. Give us your whole rundown of what was going through your mind there on the final lap.
Oh, I don't even know. Just got in front of me there with a few laps to go or whatever, and I was like, this is fine as long as I can stay with him. There's always a shot, and I was trying my best to save fuel, but I was up front a lot of that time, so it makes it kind of hard, to save. And I knew it was going to be real close, and I turned my fuel, how you can see how much fuel you have. I just turned it off and just decided to race, and whatever happened was going to happen. And I think he started running out of fuel just before I did, because I was sputtering, but I was sputtering a little faster than he was. And he tried to pull the block there, and I was like, oh no. And I don't know what happened, but somehow I managed to come across the line first. That was pretty wild. I had to record that so we can look back and see the craziness.
Yes, indeed. It was a wild last lap. It looked like he, the battle for the win, it looked like it was shaping up to be fuel mileage, definitely indeed. We were talking about it during the stops, but, you have had some good runs before the playoffs, and then you come here, you start in the playoffs with a win. How much is this good news for you to win the first playoff race and possibly go for your third championship?
No, I mean, it's definitely nice. It's definitely nice to come in and start the playoffs right with a win, but we got a lot of good tracks coming up, and it's going to be a lot more tight racing. I'm sure of that. Indy's a tough one to get around. I don't really know if I've ever won a league race there, and I've quite literally lived 5 minutes away from the track. I just saw it a couple of hours ago. So it'd be nice to finally get a win there, but we're going to give it the best we can, and hopefully we'll be around for that championship race and get another shot.
Yes, indeed. Well, anything you want to say or shout out here before we end the stream here tonight?
Shout out to Oscar Meyer with the great car tonight, and shout out to you, Air, for your wonderful streams, man. We really appreciate it.
No problem. Well, congratulations on your win, man, and we wish you good luck in Indy on Thursday.
Thanks, Air.
No problem. That's where we're going to end it tonight. What a race here from Kentucky. A very good strategy race. And, we're going to go on to Indy, which Indy's definitely going to be one of those draft-heavy racetracks. So we'll see what happens there. Thank you for everybody tuning in and watching. And once again, we'll see you guys on Thursday for Indy. I'm Air Just Cause. That was Toby. Never do that again. Never.
Why not?
Yoshi over
Bye,
here.
everybody.
Yoshi. Yoshi.
Alright.
Yoshi! Yoshi!
Yeah, good race, guys.
Yeah, man over here going, Yoshi! Yeah, we're gonna end it. Okay, yeah, we'll see you guys on Thursday.